Broussard. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're in session in two cases. The first case is cause number 331130. And the second case is cause number 331132. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Robert Wayne Broussard Jr.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Broussard, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Broussard, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Broussard, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Broussard, you may put your hand down. Mr. Broussard, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good. Mr. Broussard, I have before me a motion, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about October 27 of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of criminal mischief.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Broussard, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Broussard, how do you plead? Not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
No contest, brother.
No contest, brother.
Okay, now, Mr. Broussard, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Freely.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm asking you either one. Are you pleading no contest because you do not want to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Mr. Broussard, I have before me in cause number 331130, a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials. And these initials are R or B. Did you place your initials on this document? Did you put your initials on this document?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
And on page 3 of the same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And on the next document, this document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. There is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant on this document as well. Did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
Did
Yes,
you
sir.
sign this document? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Mr. Broussard, there are two boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And the second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Broussard, did you sign a document out there on paper that is titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Broussard, before you signed and initialed these documents that I have just mentioned, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Broussard, well, state, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishments, and State's Exhibit number 2, the probable cause affidavit. State, you like to offer States 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections, Mr.
None.
Adams?
None.
No objection, no objection. State's Exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Adams, you've advised and counseled Mr. Broussard. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None.
Mr. Broussard, your attorney, Mr. Adams, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Broussard, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
90 days county jail. And the state's also going to dismiss cause number 331132 in consideration.
Okay. Okay. Could I see his, does he have a affidavit of indigence or a attorney, or what is it, what they call the, magistrate's waiver? Yeah. Now, Mr. Broussard, the state is offering that you serve 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail. Now, Mr. Boyd, I'm looking at a judgment here. This judgment has credit for 14 days in it.
That's right. That's correct.
Is that, I don't know. You
Of
didn't mention
that time period, he's gonna get credit for 14.
Is that correct?
That's
Mr.
what-
Boyd?
That's
You
right.
said
That's what
that-
was in the offer.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now, Mr. Broussard, the state is offering that you serve 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail and you will be given credit for 14 days already served. The court cost in this case is $327. Mr. Broussard, will you be able to pay the $327?
No, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Broussard, I have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigence. And this document actually was signed by one of the magistrates. And that magistrate stated that you met the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney because there was a finding of that you was indigent because you did not have any income. The court is also going to make that same finding. Let's see. This was signed, actually, it looks like it was signed on December 8th of 2021. And the day is December 16th of 2021, which is 8 days later. Your financial situation is still the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the court is going to make that same finding that you're indigent. And based on that finding that you are indigent, in this case, the court cost of $327 will be waived pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. That just simply means that you would not have to pay it because you are indigent. And Mr. Broussard, do you understand the state's offer and the court's finding and waiver in this case?
So I ain't gonna handle time, sir?
No,
No,
no.
talking about
What
you
I'm
ain't gonna-
saying is, you won't be required to pay the court cost of $327. That's going to be waived.
Okay,
You understand that?
what that mean?
you ain't gotta
That
pay.
means-
You want no more money. You're not paying.
Okay, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Broussard,
Yeah,
do you understand the state's offer?
yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in this case is fair and just?
Now, I think sir, yeah.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yeah.
Okay, now, and also the state will be dismissing cause number 331132. Now, Mr. Broussard, The court is going to follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. The court is going to find that you're indigent, and the court cost in this case is going to be waived pursuant to Article 42.15, and cause number 331132 will be dismissed. Now, Mr. Broussard,
What that mean?
that's
It's
going
gonna
to
be dismissed, it's gone.
the second case that you have is going to be dismissed. Okay, and so if that answered your question, now, Mr. Broussard, please follow the bailiff. Just knock on the door, follow the bailiff.
Say it again?
Knock on the door, you can go, you can go.